Hello and welcome to part 2. We're continuing with dimensional analysis and practicing with conversions. Okay, so we left off here with this problem and we did metric conversions with one or multiple steps. But we will do a lot of conversions between systems, especially in healthcare, as we mentioned on one of the first days. Um, the kinds of things that you will encounter in science and medicine are different than the units that most of your patients will be familiar with, right? Inches and feet are familiar, centimeters often not, pounds is familiar, kilograms often not. So being able to do these conversions is important to be correct. Also for communication, it's important. So here's the first part of the table showing some of these English to metric conversions, and also within the English system, there are some conversions because it's not quite as simple as the metrics where everything is just factors of 10. So these are important to know. So let's jump right into another practice problem. And here is practice exercise 24 from the book. The blood bank has 285 pints of type O blood. How many liters is this? All right, step 1, given and asked for. So given 285 pints. We're trying to find liters. Well, if we go back, here's liters in quarts. Here's quarts in pints. And we want pints to liters. So we can go pint to a quart to a liter. And we can look at our table. And we have 1 quart equals 2 pints. And we have 1 liter is 1.06 quarts. So now we can make our conversion factors. 2 pints over 1 quart, or 1 quart over 2 pints, and 1 liter over 1.06 quarts, and 1.06 quarts over 1 liter. Now, we start with the known quantity and work through each arrow here to make a conversion into the unit we want. So we start with 285 pints, and then we want to convert that into quarts. So 1 quart over 2 pint, and then convert that into liters from quarts. So 1 liter on top. And now we can see pints cancels, quarts cancels, and we're left with liter. We actually do this calculation, and your calculator will say something like 134.433963 liters. Done? No. Remember sig figs, right? All we have is 285 pints. There's no way we know this answer out to this many digits, right? So 285 pints is 3 sig figs. This conversion here is exact, so those don't count in our sig fig. And here we have 3 in this number. So we're going to round to 3 sig figs. There's your answer. So the blood bank has 134 liters of type O blood. This is a little bit cleaner. Here we'll see the steps, the conversion factors, stringing them together in the right way so that everything cancels except what we want. And there's our answer. So we encountered density on one of the first days as a derived unit. It's mass per volume, but it's also a conversion factor. It's a conversion between that connects mass and volume. So here's practice exercise 162. A piece of metal has a mass of 71.1 grams and a value of 9 cubic centimeters. Identify the metal. And here's a table of some substances and their densities. Okay, so this is a little bit of a different type of problem than before. We want to find grams per cubic centimeter. So we can just take what we actually have. We have 71.1 grams, and we have 9.0 cubic centimeters. And so if we were to take 71.1 divided by 9, and we get 7.9 grams per cubic centimeter. So we only have it to within two sig figs here. So if we look at the table, what metal is this? This would be iron. Here's one. Here's a piece of aluminum with a mass of 13.68 grams and a volume of 5.1 cubic centimeters. What's the density? So go ahead and pause it and answer for yourself. Okay, so it's really testing two things, right? Are you going to set this up the right way, and are you going to take into account sig figs? So we want grams over cubic centimeters. So 13.68 divided by 5.1. Okay, if you flipped it and you did it wrong, you'd get these answers. So those are inverse, those are wrong. We can see that all that's left are just a difference of sig figs. Now, I guess A is probably what your calculator would give you, but way too many numbers. And so this is more reasonable now. So let's see. Our mass has how many significant figures? 4 sig figs. And the volume has 2. So the final answer should have 2. There we go. Now, sometimes the units are just called units. Here's a question that follows the same pattern we've been developing, but one of the units is just simply called units. So a patient receives 2 units of blood during surgery. A unit of blood has a volume, 525 milliliters. How many liters of blood did the patient receive? Pause and answer, and then return. Okay, you're back. So I'll walk you through how I would set this up. You might just skip step 1 if it's familiar to you, but I'm going to show explicitly that our measured quantity is 2 units, and we're going to convert from units to milliliters to liters as the unit plan. So each arrow is a conversion factor. So I know that I have 525 milliliters per unit, and 1 liter per 1,000 milliliters. So this would get me units canceled, milliliters canceled, and we're left with liters. So 2 times 525 divided by 1,000 is 1.05 liters. Okay, when we return for part 3, we will look at dosage calculations.